Scars of the Wind. Genre: romance, drama, infidelity, betrayal. Settings: New York, Nashville, Las Vegas, Seattle. New York City, the encounter. The sound of taxis, the lights of Times Square, and the crisp autumn breeze surrounded Valentina, a Colombian photographer visiting New York to showcase her work. At the gallery, between camera flashes and glasses of wine, she met Ethan, elegant, charming, and married. "What about your wife?" she asked, noticing the ring. "Separated." "Only on paper," he replied, with a smile that hid more than it revealed. Valentina knew she shouldn't, but she fell. Their nights became intense, their days full of promises, until one phone call changed everything. "Who was that?" she asked. "My wife. She's sick. I have to go back to Nashville." Valentina watched him leave, unaware that the call wasn't about illness but suspicion. Nashville. The deception. Ethan returned to his home in Tennessee, where his wife Claire waited with a gaze sharp enough to cut glass. "Who's Valentina?" she asked, holding a photo of them in New York. Ethan tried to lie, but Claire already knew, not just from the photo, but from the messages she'd read on his phone. "You know what hurts the most?" Claire said. "That I cheated too, with your best friend." Ethan stood silent. Their marriage was broken, but pride kept it standing. That night, Claire threw him out. With nowhere to go, he booked a flight to Las Vegas. Las Vegas. The escape in Las Vegas. Ethan drowned himself in chaos. Casinos, drinks, and women who didn't ask questions. But one night, in a bar on the Strip, he saw Valentina. "What are you doing here?" he asked, stunned. "I came to forget." But the past doesn't let go. Valentina had discovered the truth. Not only was Ethan still married, he had lied about everything. His job, his story, even his real name. "My name is Daniel," he confessed. "Ethan was just a mask." Valentina slapped him, then walked away without looking back. Daniel, now completely alone, sought redemption in the only place where someone still knew him, his brother's home in Seattle. Seattle. The truth. In Seattle, under the constant rain, Daniel found his brother Noah, who greeted him coldly. Here to confess, or to hide? Daniel told him everything. His love for Valentina, his betrayal of Claire, the lie that became his life. "So what now?" Noah asked. "Now I want to start over. But first, I need to ask for forgiveness." Daniel wrote 2 letters. One to Claire, owning his guilt. Another to Valentina, admitting he loved her even if he didn't know how. Epilogue. Scars of the Wind. Valentina read the letter in her Brooklyn studio. She didn't reply. She simply hung a photo on her wall, a male silhouette beneath Seattle's rain. Claire, meanwhile, burned the letter in her Nashville garden. Daniel stayed in Seattle, working at a bookstore far from the noise, far from himself. Scars of the wind aren't visible, but they're felt. And sometimes, love doesn't die. It just becomes memory.